Hi guys, welcome back to How It Makes Up. Today I've got a cheeky Sephora order for you that I've done, which is a kind of haul style video. I wanted to have a go ordering from the USA, see what the postage was like, how long it took to come and how it was packaged, and generally I think it's really great, and I'm slightly worried that I will now be shopping to Sephora much more. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is like a haul video, like I said. Here's my Sephora box, one I made earlier. So basically with Sephora, they have stores in Europe and they have the flagship store in the USA. However, only recently have they now started delivering international shipping. So you can now order online from the UK, including other countries as well. And I think it's if you spend over £75 and it does convert it into pounds straight away, you then get a £10 flat shipping rate. So you have to spend minimum £75 in order to get the £10 flat shipping rates. But I think if you're going to order say 4 or 5 things, you'll probably get £75 quite easily. So the first thing that I found is great you get with the Sephora order is some little samples of perfume. Now if you order from Sephora in the USA, there's certain things you can't bring into the UK, and in particular that is perfume and nail varnish. So I thought these were really cute. They were like in a beautiful little envelope, and then basically you've got like cards which have like all different designers, and it's like a little kind of tester perfume where you just take off the sticky wrap plastic and just kind of rub it into your wrist. So I thought that was nice, a nice way to look at perfumes that perhaps you've maybe thought about ordering, but could then smell them on this and then get them in the country that you're from. The next thing that I thought was really wonderful about the order is that you can actually choose 3 samples when you get to the checkout, and I chose the High Definition Makeup Forever Primer. I got the Glam Glow Mud Mask because these are very expensive and I do want to try these, but I thought I'd definitely prefer to try a sample before I invest in a whole pot. And then I did ask for, I think it was a CC cream, but they must have been out of stock of that, so I got sent the Sephora Supreme Body Butter cream, and I really like these for kind of one night away jobs that I'm doing. It's really good to have a few little samples I can just pop in my wash bag when I'm travelling. So I think that's great that you can get 3 samples, and have a look when you're ordering because every now and then they do deluxe samples as well, which are slightly bigger, so keep an eye out for those and you might get something that's even more of a treat. So the first thing I got from Sephora is these lip stains. Now I know a lot of people rave about these. I see people wearing them all the time and they always tell me they've got them from Sephora, and I always think, oh, when I was in Italy last, why did I not get more of these? I've ordered 01, which is like a classic red, I would say very similar to Ruby Woo by Mac. And then the one I'm wearing right now is a more kind of pinky red, and more like sort of geranium pink red that you find in the flower petal. And this one is 03, and I just think you can eat with these, you can drink with these. They're really well priced, I think, for what they are, and they just stay put so well. So if you want to invest in a bold lip colour or you want to work the bold lip trend, I think these by Sephora are fantastic. And if you're from the UK and you don't want to splurge on kind of purchasing from America, then Sleek Makeup do actually do some similar kind of lip stains, and the name of these is Cream Lip Stain. So that's their official name if you're looking to order those from the Sephora website, but these 2 colours in particular I think would suit any skin tone, look fantastic. The next thing I brought from Sephora was the 3-Step Ergo Buffer, which I know seems like a bit of a random thing, but it also just helped make my order up to that £75, so I kind of needed one more little thing in order to get the £10 flat shipping rate. So this is quite a clever little tool though. I like you can hold it like this, you've got one side that's a file, one side that's a buff, and then the inside is the shine. So it's actually quite easy to use when you're kind of doing your nails, so I thought that's quite a little good one for travelling as well, actually, or handbag side. Next on my list was the Korres Lip Butter in Pomegranate, and this one, I think you can get these in certain shops in the UK. I have seen them in Oliver and Bonus shops. I think it's called Oliver Bonus. These come in a little pot, and they're just a really nice kind of tint of colour that is very subtle. Although it looks quite intense in here, it just gives a little bit of kind of sheer colour to the lips, and I find these super duper moisturising. I have a few in my kit and I use them quite a lot on jobs where I just want it to look like the girl's lips but better. Next on my list was something that I've been wanting to try for a very long time, and that is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I got the colour that is, let me see if it says on mine which one it is, medium ash, and I just find the fact that you've got a really thin applicator within the kind of crayon formula, and then you do get a little kind of spoolie on the other end as well. And a few YouTube friends I have recommended these a lot, and even models I work with always rave about these. So I thought it was time that I tried these, and I'm really pleased with it so far actually. I'm wearing it today on my eyebrows, and I think the colour is very good. I think the formula is good. Everything I love about it, I just wish it was slightly longer lasting. That's my only qualm with that, I guess, but I don't think it's that much different from the MAC ones in terms of like fling, lingering stud, those kind of colours, and the colour is fantastic for me, so generally I'm really pleased with this. Okay, so here comes the serious product that I was really excited about ordering, which is the Marc Jacobs Lolita palette. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are getting bored of seeing these on YouTube now, but I'm going to show you anyway. So first of all, you've got a really lovely pouch that it comes in. The packaging on this is so well thought out. You do get a tiny little brush, and again, my only qualm with this is I thought the brush isn't very good. It's like a little sponge applicator, so it would have been nice for the price to see maybe a proper brush in the palette. However, I can live with that because look how beautiful this is. It almost reminds me of like an iPod or something that Apple would do. I think it's got that really beautiful, modern kind of feel to it. You just push in the silver button here, and then you lift up. Now I know it is another neutral palette, but I do think if you're going to invest in a really beautiful quality eyeshadow palette, going for something that is more neutral is always a safer option, because you can use these for eyebrow powders, you can use them for shading and contouring, and you can kind of mix up the level of definition you have in your eye, whether that's quite a natural look to a really smoky look, and you get a few shimmers on one end and then some kind of quite nice matte colours on the other end. So I think there's a lot you can do with this palette, and the consistency of shadow is stunning. They are super, super beautiful, really creamy and buttery, and they last really well as well. So I think this was well worth the buy, and I just, yeah, it's got a satisfying click. And I just think it's so beautiful. I think it's such a gorgeous palette, and that was really worth investing in. Something I would like to say about the Marc Jacobs palettes is I did buy this thinking that it was only available in the US, and apparently when it first came out and it was launched exclusively in the US. And I did speak to someone who's actually a friend of a friend who is a manager at Marc Jacobs, and she assured me that they are now available in London in the Marc Jacobs boutique. So for all those people thinking you have to get it from Sephora, you can treat yourself and have the Sephora experience, but you can get them from the Marc Jacobs boutiques in London. So that's just a heads up as somewhere you can find them in the UK. So that was my Sephora haul, everyone. The only other thing that I wanted to tell you about was, I think it's LVL, and that's something that I had done recently. A friend of mine who's a stylist, her lovely sister Elise, big hello to you Elise, and big thank you to you, actually did my brows, and it's kind of like a lift and tint. You can choose just to have your eyelashes tinted or just lifted, but I just think I'm going to do a close-up for you, and I will include a picture here of before and after, where you can see my lashes before, how I have very flat lashes and they're very kind of sparse, even though when they have mascara they go quite volumized and long. And I just think this treatment is absolutely incredible. For the first 24 hours after you've had it done, you need to not have water on your eyes, not go near steam or any water, no makeup remover. But this is my eyelashes. I have a tiny bit of thin black line on at the root, but there's no mascara on my lashes right now, and I just think this is amazing. Especially if you're like me and you find that when you wear mascara and you're working all day and you get quite warm and hot and bothered, your mascara kind of runs down under your eyelashes. This is the best thing if you are one of those people, because this prevents all that happening. I've not had anything underneath here since I've not been wearing mascara. You can still wear mascara on top of them as well, but I just think this treatment is fabulous. So it's called LVL Lashes, just to confirm, and I will put LVL Lashes and Elise's Twitter or Instagram, whatever I can find, in the description box below as well. Like I say, it's just literally lifted them like they've had the best eyelash curl ever. And it's supposed to last between, I think, about 6 weeks. So I'll keep you posted on how I'm finding it's lasting and how well it stays. For a holiday, this will be amazing. A really good way of not having to worry about kind of getting your eyelashes, mascara running down if you're sweaty in the heat. And it's just easy. It means it's one less thing to do in the morning. So I am completely obsessed. I'm loving it. And thank you again, Elisa, for doing it. I love it. And I will keep you posted, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that haul. Please subscribe and like, and I look forward to seeing you in more videos very soon. Take care, guys. Have a good week. Bye.